kid.
I gave up mine. Really. All right. All right, testing. Oh, we got sound. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay. Da-da-dun, da-da-dun. You say the mic's hot?
But that camera's always listening, but I'll mute it now.
Look at the starting offense for your Thief River Falls Prowlers. They will be led in the interior line by senior center Jace Maslowski. The two guards, one is a junior in Gabe Myrie, the other a sophomore in Brody Arlt. The two tackles, one is junior Joy Brueggemann, and the other is a sophomore in Canute Hams. The tight end for Thief River Falls, one of them will be senior Everett Nelson, and the other will be senior Jackson Hams. The backfield for the Prowlers, the running backs will be junior Wyatt Nelson, senior Jackson Boyer, and senior Jamison Hurst. And the quarterback for Thief River Falls will be senior Gannon Zutz. That's a look at the starting offense for the Thief River Falls Prowlers. And again, our starting lineups are brought to you by your good friends at Falls Towing of Thief River Falls. Keep their number on speed dial. Give them a call at 218 684 5100. We cruise right along in our pregame show as we continue. We get closer to our opening kickoff. Thief River Falls Prowlers entertaining the Morris Tigers. We'll take another break and we will talk about our keys to the game for the Thief River Falls Prowlers. We'll do that right after this on Thief River Falls Radio Sports. And also, we are broadcasting tonight down in Morris as we bring the game to you on 12:30 a.m. CAM RS. We'll take a break. We'll be back with our keys to the game right after this.
Is your money working for you? Do you know what interest rate you are earning?
In Thief River Falls, of course, it is honorary coaches night here in Thief River Falls and being honored tonight. And I tell you what, he has done a heck of a lot for Thief River Falls Sports, and their recognition tonight is going to Terry Weeseth. And I'm Sean. You know Terry very well, just a great guy, and he's been around forever.
Stand up, you never have a very well paid position like that from college. Touched a lot of lives of folks, communities out here. Proud to have them. A great night for congrats and recognize all
All right, as we continue with our pregame show, let's get into our keys to the football game. Unlock the keys to your finances with a visit to your locally owned independent bank. Whether it be Northern State Bank of Thief River Falls, the Security State Bank of Oakley, or the Marshall County State Bank of New Fulton. We'll take a break, and Sean will give you our keys to tonight's football game right after this from Northern State Bank. to get a win here.
Turnovers, whether it's light, whether it's quality of collective, to the next range. After that, what's your best effort? Hopefully the Prowlers got a good week of practice, move some of those things up, and you know what? More to bring in some of those things right. All play by play, and let the fun fall along.
And for the Prowlers, those are our keys. For Morris, the Tigers coming in here with a 1-0 record. Of course, you mentioned they've got a great quarterback in senior Drew Hebner, also a great running back in Mitch Moser. I think the Prowlers are going to have to try and limit their productions tonight. They both play offense and defense, but the Prowlers, their big thing is to be able to stand up to Morris. And with their size and experience, the Prowlers are going to have to make sure that they don't have the penalties, the turnovers. I think it's going to come down to that. Morris, of course, they can score some points, and that's one thing the Prowlers do not want to get behind on is the scoreboard.
Make it play by play.
All right, that's a look at our keys to the game. Keys to the game brought to you by your hometown banks, and that is Northern State Bank of Thief River Falls, Security State Bank of Oakley, and also Marshall County State Bank of New Fulton. That's going to do it for our pregame show. Stay tuned. Our opening kickoff is next. Thief River Falls Prowlers entertaining the Morris Tigers. We'll be back with the play-by-play right after this on Thief River Falls Radio Sports. Field in Thief River Falls, Section 8 3A football game between the 0-1 Thief River Falls Prowlers and the 1-0 Morris Tigers. Lee Jenrick's bringing you the play-by-play, and also in the broadcast booth, bringing you the color commentary tonight is Sean Soderberg. And Sean, once again, welcome into the broadcast booth. We also welcome those listening to us down in Morris as they are listening to us, and we bring you the play-by-play. Morris joining us on the play-by-play tonight. They're at 12:30 on your AM dial, KMRS in Morris. Sean, we talk about all the things that happened last week and what the Prowlers have to do. Morris coming here with that long 4-hour bus ride. Thief River Falls is hoping they got bus legs at least until halftime.
Football team, played the section championship last year, so it's off to a good start. Built some momentum, full confidence.
All right, the Prowlers clad in their home blue tops with the black pants. They've got the gold helmets. The Tigers in their road uniforms, they've got the orange pants with the white tops. They got the black helmets. Again, the game conditions, field conditions here in Thief River Falls are brought to you by your good friends at Tygason Construction of Thief River Falls. Game time temperature will be 65 degrees, sunshine. We aren't expecting any kind of weather to affect this one. Our wind is very, very light out of the east northeast at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. We've got just a beautiful night for high school football here in northwest Minnesota. Again, our field conditions presented by Tygason Construction. Call them for all your rock, fill, and black dirt needs. Give them a call at 218 681 1924. And as we talk here, you look at the field tonight, and boy, I tell you what, Sean, this has been manicured very well by Mr. Shannon Bowen and his troop that he brings out here. Prowlers are being announced on the field. We've already had the announcement of the Tigers of Morris. We'd also like to invite you to join us on the internet on YouTube TV, the Thief River Falls Prowler Touchdown Club, once again providing video for our football games this season. So check that out on YouTube. And Sean, of course, you're big with that club. Tell us a little bit about the club and talk about where they can listen to it. Mm-hmm.
So we need highways to fundraise and try to make our program as successful as can help in any way. So excited to this year our kind of big investment was different bags kind of thing. So maybe they continue to
All right, well, very well said, and we welcome you joining us here tonight. The officiating crew for the game tonight is the Wayne Folkers crew. And as we start our football game, as you listen on your radio and also watch it on the video, the Morris Tigers will be receiving in the first half. They will be going right to left. The Prowlers, of course, kicking off left to right. Kicking for the Prowlers, and this is a big move the Prowlers had to make this season because no more Braden Spears, but the kicker for the Prowlers this season will be Jamison Hurst. So Jamison Hurst will get ready to kick the ball away at his own 40-yard line. Our opening kick of the football game tonight is brought to you by the Dairy Queen in Thief River Falls, located on Highway 32 South. Dine in or drive through. Hot eats, cool treats. The Dairy Queen of Thief River Falls bringing you our opening kickoff. So we are ready, and boom, the kick is away. It's a good one from Hurst, taken at the 8-yard line up to about the 15, 20 on the far side of the field, cutting back, getting some running room across the 30, 35, 40, cross midfield all the way down into Prowler territory at the 42. What a run back there for number 3, Andrew Marty, is the first play of the game is going to come inside the Prowler territory. They're going to mark it at the 41-yard line, and what a return by Marty's. He got on the right side, went down the sidelines, and picked up some good yardage. Well, right away, the Tigers come out with wide receivers, both left and right, dual sets, shotgun formation, man to the right of him. There's a snap, and Hebner will get the ball, and he'll keep it himself, and he'll twist and turn along the far sidelines. He'll pick up about 3 yards. It'll bring up second down. And on the stop for the Prowlers was Jackson Hams. Also getting in the stop on the far side for Thief River Falls, Jackson Boyer. They'll actually give him 2 yards. It'll bring up second down and 8. Ball is at the Thief River Falls Prowler 39-yard line. Wing back to left, wide receivers to the left and right. Handoff. No, it's going to be a fake handoff. Here's a screen pass on the near side. Picked up by Marty. Breaks a tackle, breaks another one inside the 15-yard line, and finally knocked down at the 14. What a pass play. That was kind of dangerous. That was a screen play that took a little bit of time to develop. But once Marty got going, he followed his blockers and gets all the way down inside the Prowler 15 at the 14.
Kind of sniffed it out, made the play, but didn't break down and make the tackle. So we'll have to find it on the next one.
Right away, the Tigers, Hebner with a pass. They get it all the way down inside the Prowler 15 at the 14. Quick outlet pass here on the right side. It's going to be caught by Marty. And Marty will get down to about the 10-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, a short pickup, but then again, you're picking up some yardage on a first down play.
Season bet out there, and we'll find it as soon as Prowler gives a lot of space here. Honorary the speed of the wide receivers.
I formation, wideouts left and right. Hebner under center, takes a snap, hands it off, second man through, and that time the Prowlers were waiting for him, leading the attack for Thief River Falls. And number 5, Wyatt Nelson. A loss of 2 on the play. It'll bring up third down and 9. So the Prowlers snuffed that one out. And a loss of 2 on the play, third down and 9 for Morris. Ball is sitting at the Thief River Falls 13. From the shotgun, Hebner, sidearm pass, and it's going to be incomplete. He was being rushed on the play by Everett Nelson and had to throw it sidearm. He throws incomplete. The Prowlers have come up on defense, and now Morris will be faced with a third down and 9. Ball at the Prowler 13. Our opening drive of the football game. Morris will go for it. Double sets to the right, single wide out to the left. Shotgun formation. There's a snap. Hebner back to pass, looking, gets out of the pocket, rolls to his right, throws it downfield, and the ball is incomplete. Intended just inside the end zone, and making the defensive play for the Prowlers was Jamison Hurst. Incomplete, and the Prowlers will hold on downs.
Players lead on the wing. Really kept contained, kept the quarterback in the pocket. Well, great job by the Prowler defense. Not great defense.
So the Prowlers hold. They'll come on offense for the first time tonight. And they'll start from their own 13-yard line. Senior Gannon Zutz is the quarterback. Full house backfield. There's a snap. Hand off to the right side, and Morris was right on top of that one. Nowhere to go for the Prowler runner. I believe carrying the ball that time was number 5, Wyatt Nelson. And they'll give him back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down and 10. Again, Morris with that vaunted 4-4 defense. And they ate up the Prowlers on that one. There's a snap. Zutz will roll out to his right, throws it downfield, has a man, it's caught and dropped. Well, that one should have been caught, but it was dropped by Jackson Hams. He would be right at about the first down marker, but it's incomplete, and the Prowlers will be faced with a third and 10. Jackson Hams was open on that play. So now the Prowlers will be faced with a third down and 10. They officially mark the ball at the 13-yard line. Prowlers with that tight offense with the 2 tight ends, full house backfield. There's a snap. Hand off, misdirection play goes to the left and nowhere for Jamison Hurst to go. And he'll be stopped. Maybe got back the line of scrimmage. No, he lost a yard. And Morris will get the ball back as the Prowlers will be faced to punt deep in their own territory as Everett Nelson was coming out. And now he'll come back on out. He was coming off the field. And he is the punter for the Prowlers this year. He's going to actually be punting from his own goal line. And we've got the play whistle down. I believe the Prowlers had to burn a timeout. Boy, I tell you what, you hate to burn a timeout here early in the football game and what's supposed to be a punt. So the Prowlers will take a timeout. We'll take one as well. Timeout brought to you by Earl's Market, 8th and Main, Thief River Falls. Sandwiches and salads in the cooler, all ready to go. We'll take a break. Back to Swenson Field right after this. The one. Wide outs left and right. Single setback from the shotgun. Hebner fakes the handoff, throws to his right. It's caught and diving into the end zone for the touchdown on the far side. Jonah Hubner. Hebner will get the reception, so it's Hebner to Hebner. And the Morris Tigers take a 6-0 lead. Nice pass in the flats. And now, you don't see this too often with this setup for the. Yep, that's what they call that. Now they get tight. And looking to kick the extra point will be Riley Sato. The snap. The kick is down and it's right through the uprights. Good. And the Morris Tigers take a 7-0 lead. 7:19 left in our first quarter play. Our score is now the Morris Tigers 7 and the Thief River Falls Prowlers nothing. We'll be back with a Tiger kickoff right after this. looking for some positive yardage. Again, the tight formation, the snap, handoff right side, and they'll get off right tackle, and maybe picking up a couple of yards was Jamison Hurst. And Hurst will pick up 2. It'll bring up second down and 8. And on the stop for Morris was Bryce Lehman. Now mark it officially at the 37-yard line. So it'll be second down and 8 yards to go. As Gannon Zutz runs to the sideline, then runs back out, gets the play from the sidelines. Prowlers come out again with that full house backfield. Zutz under center, man in motion to the right, and a misdirection play, and somebody was not where they're supposed to be. Hurst ended up getting the ball, and he's going to lose some big yardage. That was snipped out there by the Morris Tigers, Zach Dietz, and that's going to be a loss of 6 yards for Hurst. And that was a broken play for the Prowlers. Zutz was ready to hand it off to somebody who wasn't there. Again, the Prowlers will try a floating pass and nobody there. No flags on the play. Zutz was under heavy pressure and got it away. It falls incomplete, and just like the first possession, the Prowlers will go 3 and out, but they had a flag on the play, and they're actually going to get Gannon Zutz for intentional grounding. He threw it. There was nobody within 10 yards. So the Prowlers faced with a 4th down and 26. Ball is back to their 20. And again, Nelson will kick the ball away. Gets a deep punt. And picking up the ball is Hardy. And Marty will get across midfield and taken down after a short gain. And I believe that was number 3, Talon Von Bruggen, that got the tackle. Morris will have their 3rd possession just across midfield at the Prowler 49. So we've seen a little bit from Hebner, both passing and running the ball. Morris with 3 wideouts. Shotgun formation. Hebner takes a snap, takes a handoff. He's got a man open down the sideline, and it's caught. Caught by Osmus, makes a move, and he's going to go in for the score. 49 yards from Hebner to Asmus. And just like that, the Morris Tigers take a 13-0 lead. So Asmus with the 49-yard pass reception. And they take a 13-0 lead as Hebner has thrown his 2nd touchdown pass of the night. 13-0 is our score. Sato is on to attempt the extra point. Now we got the play whistle down as we've got a penalty flag thrown, and we got offsides against the Prowlers. So the Prowlers were in the neutral zone, and that actually gives you an extra 1.5 yards, so they'll be just a yard out. And I think that might change their mind to maybe go for 2 here. As they'll bring the offense back out. So the Prowlers need a big stop here. They already trail 13-0. Hebner will stay in from the shotgun. I wouldn't doubt if he keeps it himself. There's a snap. They'll give it the handoff, and not getting to the end zone was the running back, Moser. Caden Rose with a tackle short of the goal line. And Mosier will end up short, and our score will remain 13 nothing. And Sean, if there's anything positive, that's going to get the Prowlers going a little bit.
Great tackle in the little, at that point, lead, little momentum, find a little groove on offense, score some points, and then, find the momentum thereafter.
6:38, the time of the second touchdown pass of the ninth from quarterback Drew Hebner. He's thrown touchdown passes now for 7 and 49 yards. Morris with a 13 0 lead. Prowlers will get the ball. As the Prowlers deep on the far side is Jackson Boyer. And on the near side, it is Jamison Hurst. So two deep backs for the Prowlers. Again, Riley Sato will kick the ball away for the Tigers as he puts it down at the 40. Again, just a beautiful night for high school football here in northwestern Minnesota. Now the Prowlers just have to play some defense and get on the scoreboard. Sato comes up to the ball, kicks it away, a line drive kick, and it'll be taken and missed by Hurst. Hurst will chase after it, picks it up at his own 3, trying to break a tackle, and he's not going to get any farther than the 5. Jonah Hebner with the tackle of Hurst. Hurst had it bounce off his leg, went all the way down to about the 3-yard line, picked it back up by the time he got the ball. Jonah Hebner had come in and tackles him at the 5-yard line, so the Prowlers officially mark it at the 6. It'll be 1st and 10 as the Prowlers will come out for their third possession. And Sean, again, Prowlers can't make these mistakes to try and stay with Morris or any other team.
Time for body language. Again, we have a little bit of success here and kind of build off that for each other and see what happens.
Jackson Boyer trying to get around the right end, cuts back inside and gets across the 10 out to about the 13-yard line. So the biggest gain of the day for the Prowlers, 6 yards on the carry for Jackson Boyer will bring up 2nd down and 4. 13 nothing. The Morris Chokio Alberta Tigers leading the Thief River Falls Prowlers. Again, we'd like to welcome those joining us down in Morris on KMRS. There's a handoff to the left side this time, and maybe getting past the interior line, but not much more. Ian Winter with the carry for the Prowlers. In on the stop for the Morris Tigers was number 59. And that was Preston Heinrichs. He's that big tackle for Morris. So the Prowlers will be faced with a long 3rd and 2. The ball is at their own 14. Clock continues to run now, under 4 minutes to play here in the first stanza. Zutz will come up to the ball. And we got somebody that moved. Morris is looking and pointing towards the Prowlers on the left side of the line, and it is. A legal procedure will be against the Prowlers, and that's a tough one. You had a 3rd and 2, and now you bring up a 3rd down and 7. You got to change the play. So now it'll be 3rd down and 7 for Thief River Falls, back at their own 10. The Tigers, they are big, they are strong, and they're tough. on the snap, going back to pass. The throw is caught. Caught there nicely by the Prowlers. Hitting it across was Ian Winter, and Winter will get out near the 29-yard line or 20-yard line. That'll be good for a Prowler first down. So a big third down play for the Prowlers. As they'll get out to the 20-yard line, that'll be a pickup of 11 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Prowlers. Their first down of the ball game. And the Prowlers will keep the ball. Ball on the near hash marks. Back to passes Zutz. Quick throw, and not ready for that one was Everett Nelson. It hit him in the knees. Incomplete. In on the coverage was Andrew Marty.
Can't take away the fullback and make the run outside, keep it paid. Gotta have quick hitters, loosen them up with those linebackers to get quick for it.
And that'll also stop the clock with 2:54 left in our first quarter of play. Morris has a 13-0 lead. Prowlers will be faced with a 2nd and 10 at their own 20. Again, the handoff to the right side, finding a hole there and plowing through was Nelson. This is Everett Nelson with the carry. He'll pick up about 2-3 yards. We'll give him 2. It'll bring up 3rd down and 8. Prowlers got their first down of the game. Earlier in this drive, they're trying to keep this one alive. Well, as we mentioned in the pregame, the Prowlers get down early. They got to make sure they stay in this one.
Down the distance, bump down a Honorary and Prowlers. You know, put yourself behind the sticks. You have to pass the ball. Makes it easier.
The Prowlers on the right side will jump offside. So again, on a 3rd down play, the Prowlers will pick up a false start. It'll bring up 3rd down and now 12. Ball is back inside the Prowler 20, back at the 18. So you look at your playbook, and it kind of limits some of the plays that you can call when it's 3rd down and anything over 10.
Five individuals that catch the ball here, so you can see what you're calling half.
Zutz back to pass under heavy pressure, throws it up in the air, and it's knocked away incomplete. I believe he was looking along the near sidelines by Ian Winter, but there was about half of the Morris Tiger football team that was in the area to take that one away. So bring out the punt team. Prowlers will be forced to punt the ball away. Nelson will be standing inside his 5. Back to receive his Marty. Here's a kick, and that went off the right side of his foot. It's going to be a short kick, and Morris is going to have great field position at the Prowler 42. They're going to mark it inside the 40 down at the 39. So the Morris Tigers will start 1st and 10 at the Prowler 39-yard line. I believe every drive that Morris has had this evening has been on the Prowler side of the 50.
When they've only got to go 30, 40 yards to gain points, so Prowler defense will have to step up.
3 wide outs, 2 to the right. There's a snap, hand off, and nowhere to go. The Prowlers picking up that one as Mitch Moser barely got the ball, and he was tackled behind the line. Jackson Hams led the way for the Prowlers. Also another tackle was Everett Nelson. It'll be a loss of 5 for Moser, and he'll bring it back to the 44. Double set wideouts with a slot back to the left. Single wide out to the right with a wing back. Now the man in motion to the right, and Heemner will pitch it back out to Marty. Marty will get across the 40-yard line and 35, and he'll get some good yardage on the far side of the field. We'll have to see exactly where they knocked him out of bounds. He actually got close down there, about 3 yards short, but he got inside the 30-yard line down to about the 23. I said the 23. It's a 33-yard line. 3rd down and 4. There's a snap. Hand off. This time they'll go to Moser. Moser finds a run, and he breaks away play. Here's Gibson. The Gibson will go all the way in for the touchdown. It was 24, not number 25. Grayson Gibson will go in all the way for the touchdown, 33 yards out. And he just broke a couple of tackles and beat the Prowlers to the end zone.
Tough break for the Prowlers, but going to make tackles. Got to tackle at the feet. Not going to go anywhere.
Well, it happens with just 3 seconds left in the first quarter. Sato want to attempt the extra point. The snap is down, the kick is up, and it is right through the uprights. Good. And the Morris Tigers add on to their lead. 3.4 seconds left in our first quarter of play. It's the Morris Tigers 20. And the Thief River Falls Prowlers nothing. We'll be back with the Tiger kickoff after this.
Shane here from Northern Motors. We have a great selection of new Silverados. We have half tons and HDs ready to go today. Some even with discounts totaling $7,000. We have Tahoe, Suburbans, Equinoxes, and the brand new Chevy Blazer EV available today. Stop by and check out the awesome new tech from Chevrolet. And if these don't fit your budget, we have the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs around. We would love to earn your business today. Highway 59 and 1 West, Thief River Falls. And remember, if you don't see what you're looking for, let us find it for you.
Hi, this is Jonathan with Bergstrom Electric in Thief River Falls. Not only do I work for Bergstrom Electric, I am an owner.
Five. With his leg, he probably could kick it into the end zone pretty easily. Up to the ball, and Sato will kick it away. It'll be a line drive kick. It'll bounce. It'll be picked up by the Prowlers at the 10-yard line, and big tackle as he got to the 15. Sato with a nice kick, line drive kick. Tucker Grinlin on the return for the Prowlers, and that'll end our first quarter of play. So after 12 minutes of play here at Swenson Field, our score, the Morris Tigers 20 and the Thief River Falls Prowlers nothing. Back with second quarter action right after this.
At Rehab Authority, we have one goal: to work as a team to provide you with high quality, personalized care so that you can feel better. We treat you with urgency, diligence, and compassion. I'm Kim Rosendahl, physical therapist and local clinic owner. If you are
along with Sean Soderberg. And Sean, everything that the Prowlers did in the first quarter, they got to make sure that doesn't happen in the second quarter here coming up with the ball.
Quarter, got to start fresh. Try and find some success here, and need to sustain a drive in a minimum. If you don't score points, you got to work some clock and flip the field at the very minimum.
Prowlers will begin at their own 15-yard line. 1st and 10. Prowlers now going right to left as you listen on your radio and also on our touchdown club video. And on the handoff and not even getting back to the line of scrimmage. I didn't even get a chance to see who got the carry. I believe it was number 5 for the Prowlers, Wyatt Nelson. Pick up actually the loss on the play of 1 yard. And he'll bring it back to the 14. He'll bring up 2nd down and 11. Hefty Seed out of town scoreboard. Elsewhere. Start of the second quarter, Kitson County Central leads the Northern Freeze 13-8. Barnesville at halftime leads Roseau 36-0. Zutz takes a snap. On the quarterback keeper, near side, breaks a tackle, gets outside the 20 and dives out of play and is knocked out pretty hard there. But he's going to be very close to the first down. Picked up some nice yardage. Had some good speed around that left end. And it's going to actually be a 3rd down and 2. So it'll be a gain of 9 yards.
Nice keeper, put it on his hip and hit it a little bit. Nice play call.
Again, Morris with great penetration. Zutz was barely able to get around the left end. Prowlers come up with a 3rd down and 3 yards to go. The snap. Hand off to the right side and not getting away was Wyatt Nelson. Big stop by the defense. In on the stop for Morris was Grayson Gibson, who scored that last touchdown. And boy, he held up Wyatt Nelson and didn't let go. Wyatt will maybe pick up a yard, but the Prowlers will be faced with a 4th down. Deep in their own territory. And the Prowlers will bring out the punt team once again. So this will be Wyatt Nelson out to kick the ball away. I said Wyatt, it's Everett. I'll get that right before the season is over. There's a snap. The kick is away. It's a high, short kick. Takes a Morris bounce, comes inside the 45 and knocked down out of the air by the Prowlers. And Morris again will have great field position starting at the Prowler 42.
Well, starting within the Prowler territory, short field to go. Prowlers need to make a quick stop and get a punt here.
Also on our scoreboard, which is brought to you by the Hefty Seed Company, Goodrich Grigla is up on Badger Greenbush Middle River after 1 quarter play, 16-0. Hebner takes the snap, hands it off to his running back, Mitchell Moser. And again, Moser has not had a lot of luck here in this game. Barely got back to line of scrimmage. Good pursuit by the Prowlers. Nelson in on the tackle for Thief River Falls. No gain. Mm-hmm.
Quarterback's going to pull it out of the running back's belly and run around the outside. So that's either contained.
Pelican Rapids at halftime leads Warren 34-0, and Warren and Stephen Argyle after 1 quarter, they are tied scoreless. Here it's 20-0. Morris with the lead, and somebody moved, and I believe it was the near wideout Andrew Marty. And it'll be a legal procedure against the Tigers. So they'll bring them back out to the Prowler 47. So they'll be faced with a second down and 15. Two wide outs to the left, wing back to the left. Faking the handoff. Hebner going back to pass. Now a run out of the pocket. He had to get rid of the ball. Good pursuit there on the far side by the Prowlers. Hebner's pass will go incomplete. And I believe that is Nelson on the far side.
Great play there by Nelson. Kept his control, kicked the quarterback in the pocket, made him rush the throw. Great terrific football play. Good job just containing the edge. You know you got a quarterback.
So Morris will come up to the football, faced now with a second down and 15. Ball is at the Prowler 47. Shotgun formation. Hebner from the shotgun. Gets a handout, throws it to the right side. He's got his man across the Prowler 25, down near the first down, but I think he got out of bounds. And I believe it was the big tight end. Is it, or is it Mitch Moser? No, it's going to be Keogh that got the catch on that one. They're going to give him it's going to be 12 yards. So he's going to be down short to the first down by a couple of yards.
Jackson Chandler, number 21 in coverage, was there on the play, kind of got lost in translation of the ball was in the air. Ball was going to make a stop and go down.
So here comes Morris to the football, faced with a 4th and 2 at the Prowler 33. And the Prowlers will jump offside. It'll be encroachment against Thief River Falls, and that will automatically give Morris a first down. That's the last thing you want to do is to give him anything free.
Lack of discipline. Can't have that happen on 4th down. Crawlers do break. Everybody wants to make a play, but just need to do your assignment there. It's not going to oversell us.
Anticipation, but it costs the Prowlers. So 1st and 10 now for Morris. Ball is at the Prowler 29-yard line. Hebner under center this time, takes the snap. Misdirection play, gives it off to Gibson, and Gibson can't get around the end as he's tackled on the far side. It was Gibson that scored that long touchdown at 33 yards. This time he won't get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard. And it'll bring up 2nd down and 11. Good pursuit again by the Prowlers on that far side. Second down and 11. Hebner in the shotgun. Takes a snap, throws to the left side. It should have been caught. It was caught and dropped to Jackson Holman, who was the intended receiver. He was wide open, but just dropped it. Start to run before you actually have the ball.
Down a distance here, 3rd and long. Prowler's got to know. Quarterback's got a big arm. He's likely going to try and get a first down here and not get the 4th down. So got to be a sound coverage.
Prowler's looking for a stop on 3rd down. Hebner takes a snap, fakes a handoff to Gibson. Now he'll throw to Gibson underneath, and he'll make the catch, but he's going to be well short of the first down. He'll be at the Prowler 25. It'll bring up 4th down. Actually, they'll actually mark him down at the 26. It'll be 4th and about 7 yards. Well, Morris will keep the offense out there. Jackson Hallman will be wide to the left, 2 wideouts to the right, wing back to the right side, shotgun formation. Hebner takes the snap, rolls to his right, throws. He's got a man wide open. He makes the catch, and that was the near side wide receiver, Andrew Marty. Marty made a nice catch, and then he's flipped head end over end. But that'll be enough for a first down of the Prowler 15.
Play. Somebody needs to step up and get a turnover, get a change of momentum here, and not let Morris back in the end zone.
Somehow Andrew Marty was able to hold on to that one. So it's a 1st and 10 for Morris, deep in Prowler territory. Ball will be marked at the 15-yard line. Shotgun for Hebner, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looks to his left, under pressure, throws on the right side, caught by Keogh. Keogh inside the 10, and he'll be knocked out of bounds. No, he's going to be tackled inside the, let's see, the 5-yard line. Right at the 5-yard line on the far side of the field. And the clock will continue to run. He never got out of bounds as we approach 8 minutes left in the first half. Morris with a 20-0 lead, and they are driving. Shotgun again. Hebner takes the snap. Wide. We have a penalty marker on the play, and it's going to stop. Actually, I believe this is going to go against Morris. Legal procedure will be called on Morris, so that'll back him up 5. Morris with 3 touchdowns in the first quarter, and they lead the Thief River Falls Prowlers 20-0. They are faced with a 2nd down and 6. Ball is at the Prowler 11. Hebner calling the signals from the shotgun. There is a snap. Hebner will keep it himself. Comes around the right side, fumbles a football, but back on top of it at the 10. Well, he's lucky that one didn't bounce away from it. Came right back to him, but he's able to drop back on the football at the 10-yard line.
Well played defensively. Had an opportunity. See if the Prowlers can stop.
So a 3rd down coming up for Morris. Wideouts left and right. Wing back to the right side. Shotgun for Hebner. Hebner takes the snap, looks to his left, still looking to his left, gets away from one man, and is hit as he gets rid of the football. Hebner goes down, and he was tackled by Jackson Hams. Boy, Hams with a big stop there. So they'll call it an incomplete pass, and that's going to bring out the field goal unit. As Morris will attempt the field goal, it'll be Sato that will do the kicking. And this will be a 27-yard attempt, and Morris will use their first timeout. 20-0 Morris with the lead, 4:53 left. We'll come back to Swenson Field as Morris will attempt a field goal. We'll take a timeout, brought to you by Earl's Market here on Thief River Falls Radio Sports. and the Morris Tigers have taken a 23 to nothing lead over the Prowlers. And Sean, as we said, the Prowlers got to get something on offense to sustain some kind of drive.
Got into the second half.
Here's the kickoff. Boyer will pick it up at his own 10 across the 15, 20, 25, and is tackled on the near side at the 28. So the Prowlers will take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. In on the stop for Morrison. The kickoff was number 22, Jace Klendel. So the Prowlers will come out on offense. Well, the Prowlers just with the single first down here in the first half. And Sean, what should the Prowlers come out with?
Go from there.
Handoff back behind the line of scrimmage, and Jamison Hurst, the ball carrier, and he just kept going backwards. I'll give him his forward progress, but even that was a 2-yard loss. So we'll bring up 2nd and 12 for the Prowlers. And again, as you mentioned, it's just been too many plays that the Prowlers have tried that they've actually ended up getting negative yardage.
Get 4 or 5 yards per down and hopefully catch the defense lean in and misdirect them.
On the 2nd down play, Zutz hands it off to the right side, and again, that interior defensive line. The 2 defensive tackles have been strong for Morris on the handoff to the Prowlers. Number 5, Wyatt Nelson, will get him back to the original line of scrimmage. So it'll be a pickup of a short 2, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 10 facing Thief River Falls. And this is where the Prowlers in past years have been able to keep the drive alive and move some clock. Right now, they're down 23 to nothing. The last thing they want to do is go 3 and out to give the ball back to Morris. Straight back to passes Zutz to his left. He throws and it's blocked. Incomplete. Boy, you look at the defensive front for Morris and 5 defensive players in on Zutz, and he had no chance. I believe his intended receiver is down on the near side, Jackson Hams, but they didn't have a chance.
Give them 5 seconds to find him that far downfield.
Morris with the strong blitz. So an incomplete pass. Again, the Prowlers 3 and out. 3:07 left in our first half. Kicking from his own 20-yard line is Nelson. It's a line drive. It is picked up there at the 45-yard line by Marty. Marty across the 40, 35 along the far sideline, and finally knocked down out of play. And we'll see where they mark this one. And again, Marty, boy, when he gets some speed on the outside, he's got speed to burn. He'll be marked at the Prowler 32. So Morris continues to open up drives on the Prowler side of the 50. 2:54 left in our first half. Double wideouts near side. Single wideout to the left. Shotgun formation for Hebner. The single setback is Mitch Moser. There's the snap, the handoff. No, it's a fake handoff. Hebner will keep it himself. Gets away from one would-be tackler inside the 26, down to about the 25. And a good play fake there by Hebner.
Quarterback pulled had a chance to make the tackle at the line of scrimmage, but he bounced backwards. A big, strong quarterback.
So a gain of 7 on the run by Hebner. He's thrown for a couple of touchdown passes here in the first half, and a very good leader for Morris. Again from the shotgun, Heemner will take the snap with a man in motion. They'll pitch it out. Here's Marty. Marty gets around the end, cuts back to the inside the 18, down at about the 16-yard line. Jackson Hams will make the stop, but not before. Marty will pick up the first down. And the Morris Tigers will have it 1st and 10 at the Prowlers 17. Well, Morris with their official 7th first down. They've had a lot of big plays here in the first half. Quickly, they'll come up to the football. Ball is along the near hash mark, shotgun formation. Heemner calling the signals. There's a snap handoff, giving it off to his big running back, and that's Mitch Moser. And Moser probably with his longest run of the night. Will get inside the 13, marked down at the 12. It'll be a pickup of 7 yards, and it'll bring up 2nd down and 3.
That's playing this fun. Trying to work the clock here. I think get to halftime. Heber's been going short passes, so look for a quick pass here or try to get landed downfield.
Under a minute to go as the clock continues to run at Swenson Field. 23-0. Morris with a lead, and they're driving deep in Prowler territory. Heemner taking his time. Now we'll call the signals. Man in motion to the right, and again, the misdirection play, and Heemner will keep it. He'll get it inside the 5, down to about the 1-yard line. Again, that man in motion to the right fakes the handoff, and Heemner found a nice hole right off of right guard. And we'll get it all the way down, and I believe they're going to mark it at, did you see exactly where they marked it? I believe it's right at the 1. And they're going to call a timeout. 31 seconds left in the first half. We'll take a quick timeout. It's brought to you by Earl's Market. Thief River Falls back to Swenson Field after this. So Heemner, after throwing a couple touchdowns, will run for one here. .11:32 will be the time of the touchdown. Sato is on to attempt the extra point. The kick is up, and he's been perfect tonight. But he missed to the left. He missed that one. It looked good, but it missed to the left. No good. So with 28.5 seconds left in the first half of play, our score is now the Morris Tigers 29 and the Thief River Falls Prowlers nothing. We'll keep it right here. And Sean, first half of football for the Prowlers, not what they wanted to see.
Expected. Certainly a tough start to this one. Not a lot gone their way, but at this point, for the second half, has to be find some progress and momentum
So quarterback Drew Sato has thrown for 2 touchdown passes, and he has also ran for one now. I mentioned Sato, Riley Sato, the kicker, had been perfect. He had kicked a field goal earlier, but missed on that extra point. He'll kick the ball away from his own 40. As we are ready to go. And the kick is away. It'll be Boyer with the return for the Prowlers, and they'll mix it up. They'll give it up to Hurst, and Hurst is going to be taken out of play. And we have a flag down right at the football. And is this going to be a legal block on the Prowlers? It was right at the tackle. And it's against the Prowlers. I thought that might be against the Prowlers. There's a man. Yep. So that will bring the Prowlers back, and I would expect they're just going to fall on the football and try to regroup at halftime. Prowlers will have it 1st and 10 at their own 7. 24 ticks of the clock left. Zutz under center, takes the snap, pitches it to the right side, and they're going to make sure they get out of the end zone, and Nelson just got away and falls forward for maybe a yard. And that will be the final play of our first half. And it's been all Morris Chokio Alberta Tigers. First half is over. Our score, the Morris Tigers 29 and the Thief River Falls Prowlers nothing. Stay tuned. Our halftime report. That's coming up next on Thief River Falls Radio Sports and also on Morris KMRX 1230 a.m. on your dial. We're back after this. Madison Field. Let's take a look at our out-of-town scoreboard. Out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by the Hefty Seed Company of Thief River Falls. They are your local independent agronomy retailer. Give them a call at 218-683-6930. Elsewhere around the area in football tonight from Warren at halftime. Warren Elvery Waslow leads Stephen Argyle 6-0. Also a halftime score, Goodrich Gringla has gone up by a score of 30-0 at Badger Greenbush Middle River. And last score we had at the beginning of the second quarter, Kitson County Central led the Northern Freeze 13-8. In the second half, Barnesville led Roseau 36-0. And also at halftime, Pelican Rapids led Warrow 34-0. Again, our score here at halftime. The Morris Tigers leading the Thief River Falls Prowlers 29-0. Both teams have come back out as we get ready for second half action. Prowlers will have the ball to kick off the second half of play. And Sean, it would be nice for the Prowlers to sustain some kind of drive and get their confidence going here to open up the second half.
Start. Success. Make a drive. I think look at the demeanor of the players, certainly not too excited about the first half went, so trying to find a little bit of light and build up.
As I mentioned, the Prowlers will have the football as we go to the second half. And we've also got some NFL football going on tonight. Philadelphia playing Green Bay and Brazil. And I don't know exactly who is actually the home team. Is it Philadelphia? I think they're actually acting as a home team. But in the first half of play, Philadelphia has scored. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown pass. They lead the Green Bay Packers by a score of 7-6. I don't have a twin score as of yet. I'll have to look. I haven't looked. But the Minnesota Twins back in action tonight. Of course, right now they hold on to a wild card position, and they are in Kansas City this weekend. And right now, the Twins trail the Kansas City Royals by a score of 2-0. And Sean, what inning is that in? Okay, so after 4 innings, the Twins trail 2-0 here. The Morris Tigers with a 29-0 lead over the Thief River Falls Prowlers. Not on the scoreboard for Thief River Falls. Being very positive tonight, but beautiful night for high school football all the way through Minnesota. I think it's been a very nice day around all of Minnesota today, and I hear that next week's going to be nice as well. Yeah.
September and football weather.
Prowlers will be back on the road next week. Things don't get any easier as they'll travel down to Glendon to take on Dilworth, Glendon, Felton. Of course, we'll have that for you on Thief River Falls Radio as well. As the two teams come out, deep for the Prowlers will be Jackson Boyer and Jamison Hurst. On to kick the ball away for Morris is Riley Sato. As we start the third quarter, Thief River Falls will be going left to right if you're listening on your radio or watching on the internet. So Sato will come on and he'll kick the ball away. Sean, your first experience doing some color work this evening. I know the Prowlers haven't done heck of a lot, but been a lot of fun. Mm-hmm.
Give back all color program any way I can, and with color provides us the best. Prowlers on this, we'd be excited about that.
Oh, we'll have to make sure we have you on for more games. How does that sound? All right. We are about ready. I don't know exactly what we're waiting for. There you go. We get the whistle. Cedar will come up to the football. And we'll begin our second half. Boom with a hard line drive kick. It'll be taken there by Boyer. Boyer across the 15, 20, 23 and knocked down there and stacked up, and it'll be right at the 23. So Boyer with the kick return of 18 yards. Prowlers will come out on offense. It'll be the same offense that you saw to begin the football game for Thief River Falls. Gannon Zutz under center. Running backs are Jamison Hurst, Jackson Boyer, and also for the Prowlers, Wyatt Nelson. Full house backfield for the Prowlers with the two tight ends. There is a snap misdirection play. They get a handoff to the right and barely back to about the 25-yard line. On the carry for the Prowlers was Wyatt Nelson. And they'll give him a yard on that play. He'll bring it out to the 25. It'll be second down and 9. So the Prowlers come back up to the football. Officially marked as a second down and 8 play. Quick snap. Zutz with a misdirection play, comes around the right side, cuts back to the inside, picks up some running room, and he gets out near the first down. At the 35, he might have it. And that is a first down for the Prowlers, just their second of the game. And hold on here. Now we've got Morris. Did we have a flag or a fumble along the near sideline? We had a fumble that I did not see. Did you see that, Sean?
Well after it looked like Suts had gone down, I think, the scum. So I see the Prowler coaches are not happy. I think that was a weird call. Very odd call. It wasn't clear.
So just like that, the Morris Tigers recover the Prowler football, and again, it'll give the Tigers field position inside the Prowler 50. It'll be at the 34. And here's Hebner on the quarterback keeper, gets around the end, picks up some running room right through the middle of the field. And he'll break down inside the 25, and they'll knock him down at the 23, and that'll be a first down. Pick up 11 yards for Hebner and the quarterback keeper to the right. That's tough for the Prowlers. They come out, they get a first down and a nice run from Zutz, and then he forced to fumble the ball. Now we think was after the whistle, but it wasn't seen that way in the field. Back to pass. Hebner has a man open, gets his man. That's Holman. Twists and turns inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be close to another first down. It'll be a pickup of 9. It'll bring up second down and 1.
Always a better catch. Good execution on Morris. Prowler's got to get to the next play here, get beyond that turnover, and try and get rid of themselves.
Drew Hebner, the quarterback, besides that strong arm, he can throw that ball on a missile. He threw that one hard. A little bit, maybe not as hard as Josh Allen, but he threw that one hard in there and got the completion. He's going to go deep on this one. The throw to the end zone, got his man, and he makes the catch for the touchdown in the far corner. And I believe it's number 10, Riley Asmus, with a touchdown. It'll be a 14-yard touchdown pass, third of the night for Hebner. Asmus will get the 14-yard touchdown pass. Sato will be on to attempt the extra point. And the snap is down, the kick is up, and it is good. So Sato adds the extra point early in the third quarter, 9:59 left. Morris Tigers have added on to their lead. They lead at 36-0 over the Prowlers. We'll be back with the Tiger kickoff after this.
Hi, this is Jonathan with Bergstrom Electric in Thief River Falls. Not only do I work for Bergstrom Electric, I am an owner along with our team of skilled electricians and personnel. We are proud to be an employee-owned company.
His third touchdown pass of the night. This one 14 yards to Riley Asmus. And Morris has taken a 36-0 lead after the extra point, and Sato will kick the ball out of bounds along the far sidelines on the kickoff. So the Prowlers will have the ball 1st and 10. And it'll bring it out, should bring it out, I believe, to the, is it the 35? I thought it was a 35. Yep. They're going to bring out 35-yard line. So the Prowlers will come out at offense. Again, their second possession. Prowlers fumbled on their first. Come out with the two tight ends. There's the snap, handoff right side, breaking a tackle, getting to the outside to the 45 and diving to the 47 will be the Prowlers, Jamison Hurst. And the Prowlers will pick up a first down. 12-yard run on that carry for Thief River Falls. It'll be their third first down of the ball game. 1st and 10 for Thief River Falls out to their 47. There's a snap, misdirection play. This time will go to the right, getting a cut out to the outside, running to the outside is Ian Winter, and Winter will get all the way inside the 43. Let's see where they mark him down. It'll be another first down. Nice run by Winter as he picks up 11 yards down to the 42.
Both directions, finding a little crease. Get Morris on their heels here. Great opportunity to maybe pop one or find a pass here as they start to shift a little bit.
Prowlers come up to the football. Ball is on the near hash marks, make the far hash marks. Handoff, second man throw, and right through the middle and getting some good yardage for the Prowlers is Nelson. Wyatt Nelson picking up some good yardage into the secondary all the way down to the 30-yard line. The Prowlers now with multiple first downs tonight on the same drive. First and 10 for Thief River Falls at the Morris 30. And the snap, handoff again right through, and they'll carry the defensive line a couple of yards. That was Boyer on the carry. It'll be picked up 4 yards. It'll bring up second down and 6, and the ball will be marked at the 27-yard line. So Boyer, not with a big run, but he picks up 4 yards, and the Prowlers keep moving the football. Coming up on 8 minutes left in the third quarter of play. Morris with a 36-0 lead. The snap, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper by Zutz. He cuts around the right end and cuts back in and gets down near the 20. And that's going to be good enough for another Prowler first down. So 3 first downs on this drive for the Prowlers. It's triple their output in the first half of play. Prowlers first and 10 right at the 20-yard line. Prowler's been mixing it up. Zutz under center. Quick snap, handoff to the right, getting to the outside and cutting back into the inside. We got a flag on the play. Again, a nice run by the Prowlers' Nelson. Wyatt Nelson getting around the end. Got it down near the 10-yard line, actually inside the 10. And it's going to be a personal foul, face mask against Morris. So they'll add on yardage at the end of that run. It'll bring up first and goal for Thief River Falls at the 4-yard line.
Not surprising, a little momentum and success build off that.
Prowlers come up to the football. First and goal at the Morris 4. Zutz. So we got a whistle and a flag is thrown. And we got defensive offside. So they'll mark it half the distance to the goal line. And it'll be down to about the 2-yard line. Prowlers get a little bit of help there. So the Prowlers have sustained a drive here early in the third quarter. Clock continues to run as we're down near 7 minutes left in the third. Morris again with that 36-0 lead. Prowlers looking to get on the board. There's a snap, handoff right through, and they fumble the ball. Was the ball fumbled? It looked like it was fumbled, but Lee Nelson got on top of it.
Morris has got about 6 down linemen, 3 linebackers, Woodson right up the middle. Even smaller than the Cosper outside.
Exactly. I mean, you're running right into the meat of the defense. Tough to beat them. Well, actually, a loss on that run.
Quick toss to the outside. They don't have their corners outside 50 pounds.
Ball is on the 3-yard line. Handoff right side, and not getting in is Nelson. Nelson was stacked up right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll bring up third down for the Prowlers. And he actually lost a couple of yards. They're going to bring the ball back to about the 5. So the Prowlers all of a sudden going the wrong way. Again, the Morris Tigers with that 4-4 defense, now they come in a goal line defense, and with their quick blitz that they've got, they've been stopping the Prowlers cold. And we'll see if the Prowlers go right into that defense again. There's a snap. Here's a throw to the end zone, and it's incomplete. Just getting his hand up there was Jonah Hebner. It was intended for Everett Nelson. And it'll go incomplete, and now the Prowlers will be faced with a 4th down. Well, if Hebner does not get his arm on that, I believe Nelson has a touchdown.
By Morris. What do the Prowlers do here on 4th down? Unfortunately, gotta score. Gotta find the end zone.
So the Prowlers looking for the end zone for the first time tonight. They're faced with a 4th and goal at the 5-yard line. Full house backfield. Zutz will take the snap, keeps it himself, and he's going to be stacked up back near the 10-yard line, and the Morris Tiger defense will hold. Zutz didn't have a chance. So the Morris Tigers hold on defense and they'll take over. And there was also a flag on that play. And it's going to be called, I believe, on Morris. So the Tigers will take over. It'll be 1st and 10. They'll mark it at the 8. The snap fakes a handoff. Man right through the middle making the catch. This is the big fullback, Keogh. And Keogh knocked out of bounds all the way out near the 35. Boy, what a pass by Hebner. Keogh was able to get right through the middle of the field and find the open seam. And the first down all the way out to the 35. That's a pickup of 28 yards on the pass play. Coming up on 5:15 and time running, 3rd quarter of play. Morris with a 36-0 lead. The snap. And the handoff is going to go on the right side. And it's going to get to Moser, and Moser will carry the pile out near the 40. Coming up off the bottom of that pile was Hams. Caden Rose actually ended up getting credit for the tackle. It'll be a pickup of about, what they say, 3 or 4? 4 yards. So bring up 2nd down and 6. Ball is out to the Morris 38. Shotgun formation. Hebner with a quick hit to the left side, right at midfield, taken down after the catch was Ozzie Jerome.
Quarterback sitting at 10 yards. First and 10 yards. Score of it. They've got to go more aggressive and make them fucking throw them in a good 5-yard hitch and tackle. So as long as we had to apply a little pressure here, I think they stop the score, not just continue to get those hooks.
Morris now with the ball right at midfield. This is actually the first possession that they had that wasn't on the Prowler side of the 50. Hebner under center this time. He'll pitch it out to the right side. Cutting back to the inside is Gibson, and Gibson another long run. Finds a seam on the right side and rushes all the way inside the 40. Down to the 37-yard line. It'll be another first down for Morris.
Better here, tackle in space.
Grayson Gibson. He had the big 33-yard touchdown earlier in the ball game in the 2nd quarter. The clock continues to run. Morris with this big lead. Not in any hurry. I formation. Hebner under center this time. Takes the snap. Handoff, 2nd man through. Trying to cut to the left, but tackled right at the 35-yard line was Moser. It'll be a pickup of about 3 yards. It'll be at the Prowler 35. Well, Morris has come into Thief River Falls here. And I tell you what, in 8-3A, they are going to be a team to be reckoned with.
Play a lot of really sound pieces around him. I think they're gonna be in the mix at the end of the year, just like they were last year.
And a flag thrown before the play begins. Penalty is going to be against the Morris Tigers. Illegal substitution will be called against Morris. So that'll move him back to the 40. So he's 2nd down and 13. Double wideouts to the near side, single wide out to the right. Shotgun formation. Hebner going back to pass. Drops. Now will run and keep it himself across the 36 down to the 35. He'll get some of the yardage back. Everett Nelson on the stop for the Prowlers will bring up 3rd down and 7. Ball is back at the Prowler 35-yard line. As I mentioned earlier, the Prowlers, boy, I tell you what, you look at the teams they play, and it doesn't get any easier down all the way to the end to the schedule. There are not going to be any games where the Prowlers say, boy, we should win this one.
Tough opponents. Some of the cheers that
Hebner down the middle gets his tight end, and Keo will get down to about the 22-yard line. Another completion from Hebner. Boy, I tell you, he's got kind of that 3-quarter windup on the throw. He doesn't throw exactly overhand, but he's got such good accuracy, and he throws that ball hard. Another first down is Morris deep into Prowler territory at the 21. Hebner back to pass. There's a swing pass near side. The catch is made by Gibson. Gibson along the near sideline, and he's pushed and shoved down at about the 10. And it's going to be good for another first down, but I believe we did. Do we have a flag on the play? Nope, we didn't. I thought we had a flag that was thrown, but it was one of the Prowler helmets that I saw reflect. So another first down for Morris. 36-0 Morris on top as we get close to the end of the 3rd quarter. This might be the last play. Single wideouts left and right. Tight end to the right side. I formation, and now we've got the play whistle dead, and Morris is going to take a timeout. Under a minute to go, 44 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of play. Morris 36, Thief River Falls nothing. Morris will call their first time out. Sean, we get close to the end of the 3rd quarter. The Prowlers did sustain a good drive. Picked up 3 first downs on their way, getting all the way inside the 5-yard line, but again got stopped. And it's tough when you got the full house backfield. You can't really change anything offensively on the look. You got more teams that are going to be able to pretty much key you up.
overpower them. They're kind of limited in the capacity that you can throw as many wrinkles at, right? So, probably maybe don't have that. You got a lot of new, sophomores or juniors starting on the offensive line, most of them first-time starters. They're going to take their lumps as the year progresses. Hopefully, they find some progress in their play, but certainly a challenge.
So as we come out of the Morris timeout, as they'll come inside the 9 at the 8, there's the snap. Hebner back to pass. Again, he'll throw to the end zone, and the throw is incomplete. One of the few incompletions that Hebner has had tonight, intended for Tyler Friesen on the far side of the field. Tucker Grindlin in on the coverage for the Prowlers. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal at the 8. Jackson Hallman now will be wide to the right. Wide to the left again is Friesen. Hebner back to pass, looking, still looking, finds an opening in the end zone. He throws incomplete. Hebner was on the run. Again, he got some good leverage on that throw, but throw it incomplete.
Fourth quarter, they're down 36 points. Hustled all the way across the field to make Heater crush that throw. They're having a great game and great effort for them for them as well.
So 2 interceptions in a row thrown by Drew Hebner. Now, we had talked off the air that Hebner has already announced where he's going to play football next year at Morehead State, correct? Hebner under center will take in the pitch out to Gibson, and Gibson will cut back inside. He'll get all the way inside the 3 to the goal line, touchdown. Gibson will get his second touchdown. Boy, I tell you what, he's got some good moves, just a junior. And Grayson Gibson will get his second touchdown of the game, this one from 7 yards out. And Morris just extends their lead. Sato will be on to attempt the extra point. And it's a fake, and Sato will have to pick up the ball. Look at it, throws it underhanded, and the Prowlers will pick it off, and that'll end the play. Well, at least Sato had the presence in mind to get rid of the football. Mm-hmm. mm-hmm. So Sato's attempt is no good, and we are under a minute left in the third quarter of play. Our score: the Morris Tigers 42 and the Thief River Falls Prowlers nothing. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with the Prowler kick return after this. Where the Morris Tigers have gone up on the Prowlers 42 to nothing. Major League Baseball in the middle of the sixth. Twins trail the Kansas City Royals now by a score of 4 to nothing. Every game here late in the season for the Prowlers is, or for the Twins, is very important. Green Bay now up in their game against Philadelphia 19-14. Here's Boyer on the kick return all the way across the field to the near side, and he's going to be taken down. A nice run. Defensively, Andrew Marty was able to get Boyer before he cut back to the outside. And the Prowlers will take over 1st and 10 inside their 20, right at the 19. So again, Green Bay leading Philadelphia 19-14. They got to be late in the first half, correct? Okay. And the Twins trailing the Royals 4 to nothing. Here the Prowlers trail Morris 42 to nothing. The snap and the handoff to the right side, and a nice carry right up the middle for the Prowlers. In on the carry for Thief River Falls was number 21, Jackson Tanner, getting his first carry, and that'll be good for 8 yards. So Tanner with an 8-yard gain, and that'll end the third quarter of play. 3 quarters are in the books. And with the difference that we have, we'll have running time in the fourth quarter. A score after 3, the Morris Tigers 42 and the Thief River Falls Prowlers nothing. Back with the fourth from Swenson Field after this.
Hi, this is Al for the Black Cat Sports Bar and Grill.
Swenson Field as we go to the fourth quarter with Morris on top of the Prowlers 42 to nothing. Prowlers will have a 1st and 10. And the ball is marked at their own 19. First pass, Zutz will throw it downfield, and it's going to be intercepted at midfield, but there's going to be a penalty called. Hams was knocked down by Tyler Friesen, and I think Friesen got a hold of Hams, and that knocked down Hams, and then was able to get the interception. There'll be pass interference on Friesen. He had the pickoff, but that's actually going to end up being a plus for the Prowlers. Take away the interception. It'll be defensive pass interference against Morris. And the Prowlers will get a 1st down. They mark it off all the way out to the 43. Well, that was in the midfield area, and that was pretty much evident that Friesen had knocked down Hams. Misdirection play for the Prowlers, trying to get at the outside as Winter. He fumbled the football, but it's picked up by the Prowlers. I believe taking that one was Hurst, and he got out near the 45-yard line. There'll be a gain of 2 on the play. Was I seeing things, or is that what happened? Yeah. Was it Earlt? All right. Of course, Earlt, one of the linemen. But he did a good job of not fumbling the football. That's right. He can carry that for the rest of the year. 2nd down for the Prowlers. And the handoff right up the middle and tearing the Prowler running back. And I believe is that for Ian Winter. Winter on the carry. And they'll actually give him forward progress. And he'll pick up 1, so it'll be 3rd down and 7 for the Prowlers, just outside their 45. Prowlers up to the football. The snap, straight back to pass to Zutz. He's got some time, throws the ball at midfield, and it's bobbled, and it's incomplete. Boy, almost picking up a nice catch out there was the Prowlers, Jackson Tanner. But he couldn't hold on to the football and bring up 4th down. Again, Tanner had it for a second, but couldn't hold on to it.
Jackson Hams there deep. Was open, had a chance. Tough catch to make.
So the Prowlers faced with the 4th down. They'll bring out the punt team. It'll be Everett Nelson back to kick it away for Thief River Falls. The snap is good. The kick is away. It's a high punt. And it'll come down bouncing at the 30-yard line. It'll roll inside the 30 down at the 27-yard line. 26-yard punt for Everett Nelson, and Morris will take over, leading 42 to nothing again with the 35-point difference. The clock will continue to run. So we have 9 minutes, clock running, 42 to nothing. Morris with the lead. Morris led it after 1 quarter, 20 to nothing, up their lead to 29 to nothing at halftime. And have picked up 13 more points in the 3rd. It's their first possession in the 4th. And I believe we're going to have some changes. We might have a new quarterback in for the Morris Tigers. I saw number 4, Kyle Cease, come in. As they'll run from the shotgun, there's the snap. And the handoff to the right side. This is Cease. Cease will get across the 25 out near the 30-yard line. So Cease just came into the game, picks up a nice run of 12 yards. And it'll bring a Morris first down out to the 40. As Morris picks up a first down. They've had a lot of nice runs, some strong runs from different players.
Best teams have balance, so the teams that won those football games from October. Those teams that have balance in front of them.
Shotgun for the Tigers. Long count. The snap is low, picked up and holding on the ball and carrying it forward for about 2. And the ball carrier and the quarterback, I believe we got number 8 out there, is it?
Yep.
Number 8 quarterback now? All right, Ozzie Jerome was listed as a wide receiver.
Now you look at their roster, I don't see anybody listed as a quarterback.
Nope.
Yeah.
So Jerome now the quarterback. From the shotgun formation, 2nd and 7, pitches it to the right side, cutting to the outside and getting across the 45 to the 46. And on the tackle for the Prowlers was Brennan Johnson. Jack Latender, number 30. Latendre, who is just a sophomore, gets his first carry of the game. He'll bring up 3rd down and 5 as he picked up a couple of yards. As Morris will get some more of their substitutions in the game. 3rd down and 5 yards to go. The snap, hand off, and right there knock down the runner for the Prowlers. Number 53 of the Prowlers, Connor Bruce, making a nice tackle. No gain on that run. And the Morris Tigers will be forced to punt the ball away. And they have not done that tonight. This is their first punt of the game. Unless I don't have something marked down. You know what? They're not going to kick it. Let's see. I'm going to see it's going to be a quick kick. And the kick will take a Morris bounce down inside the 20, down to the 16. And the Prowlers will need to go 84 yards. Again, the clock continues to run, under 5 minutes to go. Morris with a 42-0 lead. Girls tennis from this afternoon. Thief River Falls lost to Becker by a final score of 6-1. And Prowlers will be back in action tomorrow. Don't forget, we'll have our first edition of our Coach's Corner live from Senex tomorrow morning. That over on 1230 KTRF from 9:30 to 10:30. Well, we've got time on the field. We'll take one as well. So Morris will take their second time out here in the second half. We'll take one as well. Timeout brought to you by Earl's Market. 8th and Main, Thief River Falls, large selection of groceries and more. Back to Swenson Field after this. biggest running play of the night for Thief River Falls. And Ian Winter comes around the near left side. Gives the Prowlers a first down. Up the faking the handoff, running the ball himself, and now at quarterback for the Prowlers is Tucker Connaught. And Connaught will pick up some nice running room. He'll be just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48. And waiting for them to put the ball down. 2nd down and 2. Again, 8 yards on that run for Prowler quarterback Tucker Connaught. Where's number 19? Prowler's quickly up to the football. The snap. Handoff right side, trying to cut back was Jackson Tanner, and Tanner short of midfield, maybe picked up a short 2, but I believe he's going to be short of the first down. He will. The ball's going to be marked at the 49. So it'll be 3rd down and a short 1 for the Prowlers. Just 2:25 in time running left in the ball game. Prowlers on the road next week at Dilworth, Glen, and Felton. We'll have that for you on Thief River Falls Radio. The Morris Tigers will be back at home next Friday night as they'll host the Little Falls Flyers. Hand up outside, 1st down and more, getting inside the 45, down near the 42-yard line. Again, yeah, it was. So another 1st down for the Prowlers. And they'll have a 1st and 10 at the 42. Hand off again to the left side, near side, running across the 36 down to about the 32-yard line. Who got a flag thrown as Ian Winter with a nice run, and it's going to come all the way back. So holding call against Thief River Falls will nullify that nice run. And I believe they'll take it from the spot of the foul. And they'll mark off 10 from there. So it'll be back inside Prowler territory at the 48. Clock stopped momentarily. Now they'll run the clock again with a $1:20 left. Off the snap, handoff right side, and nothing there. Good pursuit that time by the Morris defense. And I believe that was Winter on the carry. So the Prowlers now going the wrong way. Ball is back at the 48-yard line. 2nd down and near 20. 40 seconds left. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. Here's Connaught. Connaught across midfield and will be knocked out of bounds on the near side by Morris, number 13, Hunter Westerman. And getting out of bounds will stop the clock. It'll be 3rd down and 12. Now the clock runs, and this might be the last play of the game. Prowlers back up to the football. The snap. Connaught will hand it off left side, tackled at the 44, and that'll do it. Winter on that last carry picked up a yard, and that's going to end our football game as the Morris Tigers have come here to Swenson Field in Thief River Falls and soundly defeated the Thief River Falls Prowlers 42-0. We'll be back. Post-game show is up next. Jenricks along with Sean Soderberg. And Sean, before we get into the game scoring, just a total commitment by Morris coming in here after the long bus ride. And they took it to the Prowlers just fair and square.
Morris was a superior team, superior product up, well coached, big strong team up front. It'll be a team to be reckoned with in Section 8. Certainly the Prowlers have to kind of find their way here. The next two games aren't going to be any easier. Tough opponents, tough perennial opponents. So you have to get back to the drawing board and figure out how to find some success.
All right, we'll get right into our post game. Post game stats are brought to you by your good friends at Unity Bank. And we'll recap our scoring right after this from Unity Bank.
At Unity Bank, they can help you check off all your banking needs. Buying a new home? Check. Taking over the family farm? Yep. Own a business? They've got you covered. Planning for retirement? They do that too. Need a car? No problem. Wherever you are with your finances, wherever you are in life, Unity Bank is a community bank committed to our communities. Check us out at unitybanking.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right. As we can continue with the post game, I said the best thing for the Prowlers about tonight was the weather. And that was pretty much well, the final word for that one. All right, let's get into the scoring recap. Again, Morris defeating the Prowlers 42 to nothing. It would all start at 4:41, and it would be Drew Hebner getting his first of three touchdown passes on the night. This would go to his younger brother, Jonah Hebner, and that would be from 7 yards out. The kick from Sato would be good, and Morris took a 7-0 lead. They score again at 7:38. This would be a big 49-yard pass from Hebner to Osmus. Osmus had a couple of nice runs after he caught the ball, but Osmus would go in from 49 yards out to make it 13-0. The 2-point conversion would be no good, and it was 13-0 late in the first quarter. Morris would get the ball back before the first quarter was over. They'd score with just 3 seconds left. At 11:57, Grayson Gibson with a nice 33-yard run. That would be his first of 2 touchdowns on the extra point. And after just 12 minutes of play, Morris led the Prowlers by a score of 20-0. They'd get a field goal 8:12 into the second quarter. It'd be a 27-yard field goal from Riley Sato to make it 23-0. They score one more time before the half. They'd score with just 28 seconds remaining. Drew Hebner, besides throwing some passes into the end zone, he decided to run for one. This would be from 1 yard out. Sato would not have the extra kick as his kick would be wide left. And at halftime, Morris had a 29-0 lead. And Sean, as we looked at the scoreboard at that time, we were looking for Prowlers just to get something going on offense because they had been pretty much held in check in that first half of play.
Reality was the expectation wasn't likely to come back in the game, but find some success, find the end zone, find something to build on, and unfortunately we didn't make that happen.
All right, and not good luck for the Prowlers as we got into the second half. Prowlers got the football, but they would fumble on the third play from scrimmage in the third quarter, and Drew Hebner then would get a pass to Riley Osmus. That would be his second touchdown of the game. This would be from 14 yards out. And just like that, early in the third quarter of play, the Morris Tigers would take a 35-0 lead. Sato would have the extra point, and that would make it 36-0. And then before the game would end, Grayson Gibson would score a touchdown late in the third quarter. And this would be not as long as his first, but it'd be a 7 yards out touchdown for Grayson Gibson, his second touchdown of the game. And Drew Sato would add the extra point. That would make it 42-0, and that would be our final score. With the win, the Morris Tigers up the record now to 2-0. They will be back at home coming up next Saturday or Friday night against Little Falls. The Prowlers, they dropped to 0-2, and they will be on the road in Glendon next week as they will play at Glendon Felton, as the Prowlers will play Dilworth Glendon Felton at 7 o'clock next Friday. That's a look at our game stats brought to you by your good friends at Unity Bank. Final score here tonight: the Morris Tigers 42, Thief River Falls Prowlers nothing. We'll take one final timeout. We'll be back. Quick look at our scoreboard. We'll do that. We'll wrap things up right after this.
As a farmer, I have thousands of more mouths to feed than the average person. What fuels me to get the job done? The smell of the soil and the hum of the combine. What fuels my equipment? Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster, a premium diesel fuel for the most challenging conditions, better than any formula yet, delivering maximum uptime every time. Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster, fueled by innovation, powered to perform. Farmers Union Oil, Cenex, Thief River Falls, and Goodrich.
Hi, I'm Jordan Kofstad, broker at USA Realty.
And I'm Anna Brandt, associate broker at USA Realty.
Our experienced team is dedicated to putting our clients' needs first.
We pride ourselves on having cutting-edge technology, including virtual tours, high-quality photos, and a large social media following.
Let us save you time, stress, and help make the process of buying or selling as smooth as possible.
Call us at 218-681-4663 or visit us on Facebook or online at usarealty-mn.com and let us get to work for you.
It's